Swords of Blood Price Prediction 2023-2030. Disclaimer: the Industry Talk section features insights by crypto industry players and is not a part of the editorial content of CryptoNews.com. The crypto market is back with a bang in 2023, leading to the launch of numerous exciting projects with tremendous growth potential. One of these projects is Swords of Blood, a brand new hack-and-slash RPG built on the Polygon blockchain that aims to bring AAA-quality visuals and gameplay to the masses. In this article, we'll take a deep dive into the project and present our Swords of Blood price prediction for both the short and long term. We'll also showcase some of the project's key selling points before providing a quick step guide on how to buy Swords of Blood tokens through the presale. Swords of Blood price prediction summary. Since Swords of Blood is still in its presale phase, making accurate price predictions can be challenging. However, detailed below are our estimates for the value of SWDTKN in the coming years based on its use cases, tokenomics, and other vital factors. End of 2023. Swords of Blood's team has stated the project's native token will be listed on several CXs once the presale concludes. Given the increased accessibility, we estimate SWDTKN could reach a value of 12 cents by the end of 2023, end of 2025. Assuming Swords of Tokens team achieves the goals laid out in the project's roadmap, there will be enormous scope for long-term growth. As such, our SWDTKN price prediction estimates the token could be worth 25 cents by the end of 2025. End of 2030. The blockchain gaming sector is expected to explode in the coming years, meaning Swords of Blood has the potential to become one of the leading franchises within the space. If this occurs, we could see Swords of Blood tokens valued at 65 cents by the end of 2030. Swords of Blood price history. Before diving into the intricacies of our Swords of Blood price prediction, it's essential to gain an overview of what the project is and what it hopes to achieve. This will provide the context to understand the price estimates later in this article. Put simply, Swords of Blood is a free-to-play RPG built on the Polygon blockchain. The game features hack-and-slash gameplay and AAA-quality visuals, setting it apart from most other projects in the space. Moreover, Swords of Blood is specifically designed to be accessible to complete newcomers. No in-depth knowledge of the crypto market is needed. The Swords of Blood game will be released on PC and mobile devices, allowing players on both platforms to team up or battle against each other. Most of the game's mechanics are built on the framework of another project released in 2019 by the leading game development studio, Artifex Mundi. Per the Swords of Blood white paper, the game revolves around dungeon crawling gameplay, which mega franchises like Diablo have popularized. Players must venture into dungeons to defeat enemies and bosses, rewarding them with valuable in-game items like new weapons, gear, and resources. This loot can then be used to tackle more challenging dungeons, which leads to rarer rewards. Aside from the standard dungeon setup, Swords of Blood will also feature boss fortresses, challenge dungeons, limited-time event dungeons, and even player vs player PvP competitions. We'll explore more of Swords of Blood's mechanics throughout this article, but for now, it's important to note that the game is powered by SWDTKN, the project's native token. This new cryptocurrency has already attracted attention from the investment community, given that it plays a crucial role in distributing rewards for skill gameplay. Investors can buy SWDTKN through the project's presale at a discount for a limited time. This presale will have 3 stages, with the token price increasing between each stage. Stage 1 offers the lowest price, with SWDTKN available for just 54 cents. Those looking to learn more about Swords of Blood and its presale can join the rapidly expanding Telegram channel. Swords of Blood price prediction 2023. Many believe Swords of Blood could become one of the best crypto presales of 2023, mainly due to the project's unique ambitions within the blockchain gaming niche. As noted above, Swords of Blood differentiates itself by offering an AAA-rated experience that is usually reserved for non-blockchain games. However, one of the most exciting elements of the Swords of Blood experience is the project's move away from play-to-earn P2E mechanics. Instead, Swords of Blood will use an innovative play-to-earn P2E setup, incentivizing gamers to have fun and play normally rather than grind for tokens. This grind aspect has been one of the P2E sector's major downfalls, since it rewards players for completing monotonous tasks over lengthy spells simply to earn a few extra tokens. Swords of Blood's team has recognized this issue and addressed it by tailoring the gameplay mechanics so that they remain engaging over the long term. Moreover, Swords of Blood has exciting lore and a compelling story that inspires gamers to continue playing. The story takes place in the world of Azura, where dark armies have taken over. In Swords of Blood, the player must team up with an ancient goddess known as the Sentinel to bring back peace to the world. Given its P2E setup and engaging story, there's scope for Swords of Blood to be the next crypto to explode in the blockchain gaming niche. As such, our Swords of Blood price prediction estimates the token could reach a value of 12 cents by the end of 2023. Swords of Blood price prediction 2025. A key determinant of our Swords of Blood price prediction is how the project appeals to newcomers within the crypto space. Many blockchain-based games assume that players have prior knowledge of how cryptocurrency and the blockchain work, yet this isn't always the case. As such, these players can often be left confused about how to purchase tokens or set up a crypto wallet. Again, Swords of Blood's development team aims to eradicate these challenges and create a more welcoming environment for gamers regardless of their crypto market knowledge. This is achieved by ensuring Swords of Blood is free to play and doesn't require any tokens or NFTs to be purchased beforehand. Moreover, Swords of Blood players will automatically receive a custodial crypto wallet when they sign up to play the game. These wallets will be provided by Stardust, one of the top names within the Web3 space. Unlike other new crypto launches, Swords of Blood will make fiat-based payments as easy as crypto-based transactions. This means gamers can purchase SWDTKN, the game's native token, using their credit/debit cards through the development team's partnership with Simplex. This novel approach will undoubtedly help Swords of Blood become a sort of gateway into Web3 for large swaths of gamers who are unfamiliar with how crypto works. As such, our SWDTKN price prediction estimates that tokens could reach a price of 25 cents by the end of 2025. Swords of Blood price prediction 2030. Looking ahead, our Swords of Blood price prediction over the long term is mainly based on the project's exciting roadmap. This roadmap details the development team's plans for the coming years, which will likely help Swords of Blood become one of the go-to games within the sector. One of the most intriguing plans revolves around the new game modes that are in the works for Swords of Blood. These modes include 4, 8, and 16-player PvP combat, an approach that hasn't been seen before with blockchain games. In addition, Swords of Blood's team aims to introduce esports micro-tournaments. These tournaments will be much more accessible to regular players and feature exciting prizes, including rare in-game items and exclusive NFTs. Players will even have the ability to organize their own tournaments, allowing them to create income through ticket sales. SWDTKN is also being lined up to become one of the next altcoin season coins, given its importance within the Swords of Blood ecosystem. Players can win SWDTKN tokens by competing in in-game tournaments. These tokens can be spent on materials for weapon upgrades, season passes, aesthetic items, and the ability to reset cooldown timers on special events. These plans simply scratch the surface of the development team's ambitions, which is why Swords of Blood is already trending on social media. As such, our Swords of Blood price prediction estimates that tokens could be valued at 65 cents by the end of 2030, a 1,103% increase from the Stage 1 presale price. Possible highs and lows for Swords of Blood. The table below presents a quick overview of our price estimates for Swords of Blood tokens SWDTKN for the coming years. What is Swords of Blood crypto? Now that we've presented our Swords of Blood crypto price prediction, let's take a closer look at the development team and how the presale is structured. As noted in the sections above, Swords of Blood looks to revolutionize the blockchain gaming sector by bringing fast-paced gameplay and AAA-quality visuals to the masses. The project is being developed by some of the biggest names in the gaming space. James Seaman is the CEO, a video game industry veteran who has worked on numerous well-known game titles. Alongside James is Jeremy Brown, who has experience in marketing for the Sony PlayStation and Microsoft Xbox. Swords of Blood's development team also includes Marius Scheinlich, who boasts over a decade of experience in developing mobile games. Marius co-founded Artifex Mundi and worked extensively on the company's top projects. The experience and know-how of this development team have led many to believe that Swords of Blood could be the best altcoin to buy for exposure to the ever-growing blockchain gaming space. As mentioned earlier, investors can gain exposure through the project's presale, which kicked off in March 2023. This presale will be split into 3 stages, each featuring a different token price. In Stage 1, investors can buy SWDTKN for just 54 cents. However, the token price will rise to 70 cents and 80 cents in Stage 2 and Stage 3, respectively. Only 40 million SWDTKN has been allocated to Stage 1. As soon as these tokens have been purchased, the presale will move on to Stage 2, meaning investors only have a short time to invest at the lowest price point possible. What affects the value of Swords of Blood? Many factors will affect the value of Swords of Blood tokens in the coming months and years. However, presented below are 3 of the most important plans for CX/DX listings. Swords of Blood's roadmap notes that the development team aims to facilitate numerous exchange listings once the presale has concluded. Several key team members have hinted that 3 CX listings are already lined up, which has led to tremendous hype throughout the rapidly growing community. These listings will dramatically increase the accessibility of SWDTKN to non-presale investors. Moreover, the considerable boost in liquidity will be a key driver of price momentum, which is excellent news for those who purchase SWDTKN early. Exciting use cases for SWDTKN. As touched on earlier, SWDTKN is the heartbeat of the Swords of Blood game, meaning players will always require tokens in one way or another. Tokens can be earned through competing in tournaments and spent in the in-game store to buy upgrades and other resources. Notably, players must hold SWDTKN to upgrade their hero past a certain level. Moreover, SWDTKN will be required to enter specific tournaments and acquire battle passes. As such, these tokens will likely always be in demand, helping create upwards price momentum. Growth of the blockchain gaming sector. According to Polaris Market Research, the blockchain gaming market is expected to be valued at over $1 trillion by 2032. This represents a compound annual growth rate CAGR of 68.9% between now and then. Given the vast growth potential in this market, Swords of Blood is in a prime position to benefit. More gamers than ever will venture over to the blockchain in the coming years, and since Swords of Blood is designed to attract these newcomers, we'll likely see significant increases in demand for SWDTKN. Is Swords of Blood the best crypto to buy in 2023? A recent report by AAA estimated that over 420 million people worldwide now own crypto. This figure has increased dramatically in the past few years and highlights the growing adoption of digital currencies, which is remarkable considering the market downturn since early 2022. Ultimately, this growing adoption is fantastic news for projects like Swords of Blood, which specifically target market newcomers. The more people that enter the market, the more potential investors there are for SWDTKN. Also, projects like Axie Infinity and Gods Unchained have suffered considerable losses in their player base. This creates an exciting opportunity for new franchises to emerge and take advantage. All of this is hugely positive for Swords of Blood, which already sets itself apart within the sector through stunning visuals and never-before-seen gameplay features. Combine this with the low token price offered through the ongoing presale, and it's clear why many market participants believe the Swords of Blood could be one of the breakout stars of 2023. How to buy Swords of Blood quick step guide. Before rounding off the Swords of Blood token price prediction, let's take a closer look at the steps that would-be investors must take to get involved in the project's presale. Step 1. Set up a crypto wallet. The first step is to set up a crypto wallet to store SWDTKN tokens post-purchase. Swords of Blood's development team recommends MetaMask for desktop users or Trust Wallet for mobile users. These wallets can be set up for free through their official websites. Step 2. Acquire crypto to fund purchase. SWDTKN can be purchased through the presale using ETH, UST, or DAI. This means investors must own one of these digital currencies beforehand. Fortunately, these digital currencies can be easily purchased through a broker or exchange, then transferred to the crypto wallet created in Step 1. Step 3. Connect wallet to presale. Head to the Swords of Blood website, click Connect Wallet, then choose MetaMask desktop users or Wallet Connect mobile users. The on-screen instructions will then highlight how to connect a crypto wallet to the presale dashboard. Step 4. Buy SWDTKN. In the order box that appears, choose which digital currency to use, enter the desired number of SWDTKN tokens, and confirm the transaction with the wallet provider. Step 5. Claim tokens. Once the presale ends, a token generation event (TG) will occur. After this, presale investors can claim their tokens by going to the official website and clicking the claim button. There will be no vesting period, so investors can access all their tokens immediately. Swords of Blood price prediction. The verdict. To conclude, the Swords of Blood price prediction has taken an in-depth look at the SWDTKN and its use cases, highlighting why the investment community is so buzzing about the project's release. Although Swords of Blood is still in its development phase, there's already tremendous buzz being generated regarding its prospects. As such, the project's presale is widely expected to sell out soon, meaning would-be investors only have a limited time to buy SWDTKN at the lowest price point. Tokens are priced at just 54 cents during Stage 1, which is the lowest price they'll ever be offered. Only 40 million tokens are allocated at this price. Once they've been snapped up, the price will increase by 29% in Stage 2. Fact. What is Swords of Blood? Swords of Blood is a free-to-play RPG built on the Polygon blockchain. The game features fast-paced dungeon crawling mechanics and AAA-quality visuals which haven't been seen before in the space. How much will Swords of Blood be worth in 2023? Swords of Blood's presale is ongoing, meaning that tokens are not yet publicly traded on CXs or DXs. However, once SWDTKN is listed on top exchanges, there's potential for the token price to rise to 12 cents by the end of 2023 if the development team achieves its goals. Is Swords of Blood a good investment? Swords of Blood could be a good investment for investors who believe the blockchain gaming sector is set to explode in the coming years. Moreover, SWDTKN tokens are available at a discount through the presale, meaning the barrier to entry for investors is extremely low.